100 strong, 100 strong. What's that word, family? Hey, man, check this out.
Brush, apply the brush, apply the brush, apply the brush, yeah, brush, apply the brush.
This is security video from inside this West Pullman restaurant released by investigators. Evidence, they said, backing first-degree murder charges against this woman, Carlicia Hood, and her 14-year-old son, who's seen firing the gun that killed Jeremy Brown. A judge set bond at $3 million. But then this cell phone video of the same incident surfaced on social media. It shows Brown, the man in the t-shirt, threatening and punching Hood in the head, attacking her into a corner before her son fires that shot.
I don't know where the mistake is. I think there's multiple mistakes.
Multiple mistakes by Cook County prosecutors, says CBS 2 legal analyst Irv Miller.
You saw this woman getting hit multiple times.
Adding those murder charges should never have been filed.
Illinois law allows you to defend yourself if you're being attacked, but it also mandates that if you see somebody else being attacked, you have the right to use deadly force in a situation like this to defend that other person. And that video is exactly what the statute is referring to.
This morning, Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx dropped the charges and Hood walked out of jail after almost 5 days. Her son, who we are not identifying, also freed from the county's juvenile detention center. The state's attorney says emerging evidence means they can no longer meet their burden of proof. But the angle of the security camera inside the restaurant would have caught the beating. So why didn't investigators release that portion of the video? In court documents, the assistant state's attorney even says Brown punched Hood in the head 3 times, but never brings up self-defense. Prosecutors also stated Hood's son fired additional shots at Brown, but the security video they released never shows that.
I think the state's attorney owes a little bit more to the family and to the public as to what happened in this case, why it went this far. It should not have got this far.
And the family is expected to file a lawsuit tomorrow.
Well. They gonna file a lawsuit, man. Good for this family right here, because it was a lot of unanswered questions that I was facing when I first saw the video. You know, the crazy part is the prosecution had the original video and they saw everything and they still chose to charge this woman and her child, both of whom are not felons. The mom actually has a legal gun. Now, if somebody's getting beat and killed, ain't no such thing as you shot him in the back, because that's how you had to stop him. You had to stop him because he had his back turned to you while he was trying to kill somebody else. Now, let's look at this, man. The guy in New York killed the man on the subway. They gave the man a week to turn himself in. He did not walk in with any handcuffs or anything like that. They immediately arrested this black family for protecting their own lives. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That means that the prosecution in Chicago, even though I gave Kim Foxx her praise, I'm taking it back because of the way this whole situation went down. The prosecution in Chicago arrested these people for being black. That's what happened, y'all. For real, for real. Now, it's go to jail first and let the judge decide when it comes to black folks. But like I said, the white man in New York, he get a week to turn himself in. He get to talk to all the lawyers he need to talk to. He get to raise GoFundMes and all of that type of stuff. Guess what? I hope they sue the pants off of the city. They deserve $1 million for each day each of them sat in jail, because this was clearly self-defense. Then they lied. They lied and said the woman texted her son, when in the video, why they didn't point that part out. She's texting right now. You feel me? So they lied. Then they said the son went after the man when he was clearly trying to get away. But the cell phone video footage and the rest of the video footage didn't show that. It showed the son calmly walking back into the car, man. That nigga was so cool under pressure. He didn't give a shit. He just fired a nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But they lied on this woman. They lied, man. And it said, when you black in America, even when you legit, you got to go in front of the judge and let the judge decide, let a jury decide whether or not you innocent. They should have saw that from the initial video. And like the news said, they didn't even show the part when the dude was hitting on her. They just showed the part when he was arguing with her. And then they stopped it when he hit her. They didn't even want us to see how hard he was hitting that woman. This is a goddamn shame, Cook County. I hope they sue the pants off of you guys. I wish they was my family members, man, because they cool, man. They was cool under pressure, both of them. You know what I'm saying? But hey, tell me how y'all feel about this in the comment section. I'll be back later with more news and commentary. It's your homeboy, Love from the Go. Peace.
I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. Yeah, pressure. I apply the pressure.